way I step, something in my jeans. And FOI, you know that's the team, huh?
Peace. This is your brother Aidan X, and welcome to the processing class.
What made you say, man, to hell with not believing in God, I want to join the Nation of Islam, from being an atheist to joining the Nation of Islam?
Yes, sir. First thing I want to say is, in the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. Again, I want to thank you for wanting to interview me. All praise is due to Allah. What made me go from being an atheist to a believer in the Nation of Islam was actually just seeing the work. I was an all-left student in school. I was a very bad, I guess you can say I was a bad student. I would sleep in class, first period, second period, third period, fourth period. And I would be I was so proud of being ignorant too. I would be bragging, man, I didn't learn nothing in there. So yeah, just coming from that. And then when I came home, I had also over 150 absences in my school year. So while I was skipping school, I had came across a Malcolm X clip on social media. And then from there, he was teaching on, how we hate ourselves, how we hate our skin, how we hate our lips, how we hate being Black. And he was teaching on the Black woman, how she's disrespected, how she's mistreated. And I have never heard a Black man speak like this. My father never raised me with Black history. He never raised me knowing really what was happening with our people, because in his defense, he felt that racism was over. He felt that was something of the past. So he felt, he didn't have to teach me that. And I grew up in a very white suburban area, out here in Las Vegas and Henderson. So I didn't really have, that connection with my people until I heard Malcolm X. And then after I end up listening to all the lectures that Malcolm X had recorded, I said, who's this Elijah Muhammad guy he keep talking about? Because if he's so smart, I want to know who this Elijah Muhammad person is. Because I had followed Malcolm X so much, I had read everything that he read. I had finished the dictionary. I had read all the history books that he read because I wanted to be like him. I saw how powerful it made him. And I saw the God, I guess you can say I saw a God in him. So he was just really being a sign of what Allah had for me. So I went into the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and I read Message to the Black Man. And actually the first time I read Message to the Black Man, I skipped the chapters he was talking about God, because I didn't have no interest in being a Muslim or practicing what you call Islam. So the second time I read it, I said, man, let's just see what he's talking about, because he wasn't lying in the other pages. So I'm like, let me see what he's talking about. And man, when I read Who is That Mystery God, the first chapter in Message to the Black Man, and I said, this is it. He answered all the questions I had on God. And I studied it for a few more years because I was still, scared of registering, because I like to know everything about what I'm getting myself into, because I'm very passionate. You see, I do the social media. I like to post, and I don't ever want to be tongue-tied in what I'm following. So that's really what made me, that's my backstory. And that's really what made me want to say, I'm a believe in this, because I've seen it. The proof of God is I'm talking to God right now. I'm talking to the God in you. When you see the minister teaching and you see the knowledge that comes out of his mouth, that's from God. The God is not some spook in the sky. He's not the white Jesus. God is really in us, that God in us, that genetic makeup. So that's what made me, because he wasn't talking about no spook. He wasn't talking about going to heaven or hell. All the things in the Nation of Islam is backed up by science, mathematics, even the restrictive law book. He goes into why we should follow the restrictive laws in mathematics and in science. So that's what really made me, because he was talking practical.